Yo, my name's Josh. Just want to show you guys some of this sauce here. It's crazy. Yo, this is so crazy. So what is Rippy Club, bro? Why is this shit like nothing like I expected? Let me just start where it began here. And let me just preface this with saying, let me move this back here because it's personal. I started this shit a week ago. I haven't, and don't think I'm gonna say, oh, I've done numbers. I haven't done shit. I haven't done shit. Like, I haven't done Ecom ever. I don't even have a store. I'm still trying to figure out my plan and all that. But where I'm at right now is I'm trying to do this shit right. I'm trying to figure out what I need to study to do this shit right. I'm not, some crazy, obviously I have a little bit of a setup here, you know what I mean? But I've probably got, I got hundreds in my account, not thousands or millions or any of that shit like that. I work 9 to 5 where I'm miserable every day. I'm a college dropout. So, hey, there's nothing to hide here. I'm not that type of person to hide some shit. But I've been looking, I've been studying this shit, and I came across, probably like a lot of y'all, this video by Ant. And so I'm going to introduce you to some of these major players and explain what Rippy Club is. But before even knowing what Rippy Club is, I found this video last Wednesday. I'm filming this on a Tuesday night. Haven't even been in the server for a week. And I'm not bullshitting either. I'll show you the Discord in a little bit here. I'm going to give you a little bit of a preview of what Rippy Club is and why it's nothing like I would have imagined. But a lot of y'all probably started with this video here. This video is crushing with the metrics here. And Ant, which is one of the founders, the owners of Rippy Club here, he shows how he went basically from a fresh product with Shopify all the way through the process of running his ads, creating his creatives, setting up his ad spend, the days that go by, and then eventually he ends up, at the end here, in the 24,000 in the course of a week. And you could see the time period right here. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. So this caught my attention, and I'm just, explaining my experience here. I'm not here to sell you on jack shit. It's just, I've never done anything like this before because of how much of a value I see here in Rippy Club. I'm just trying to help people out because I'll explain why the time is now for this shit. So what's the first thing I'm gonna do? I'm gonna figure this shit out here. So I joined up the Discord here, and let me go here real quick. There we go. And this is all one take, by the way. So this is the Rippy Club Discord here, and I joined it right from the video. I was like, I gotta figure this shit out here, because going from where he's starting from a fresh store and going to that type of revenue is insane to me. You know what I mean? Like, I've never seen anything close to that in my life. You know what I mean? And this is just a regular thing for them, and I'm just touching the iceberg here. So this is where probably a lot of y'all are catching this video, or where y'all would start about. Maybe you're in Rippy Club, maybe you don't know what the benefits are, maybe you don't even know what it is. What it is it's this community of extremely intelligent people who tell you what the hell you need to hear, especially if you've never done ecom before. And like, this is huge. Like, this is the opportunity, like, of a lifetime, and I'm not getting paid to say this shit. I'm just seeing the opportunity here, and as someone who's like studied a little bit of, like, from crypto to all these like money things, it's like these people are so different. That's what's so crazy about Rippy Club, is how real these people are. So there's the free chats and all that shit like that. The biggest sauce here, and one of the biggest takeaways, is there's a community here for you, even if you're not in the Rippy Club. Which, if you're not in the Rippy Club, hopefully by the end of this video, you should figure out that that's something to look into, just because of the absolute value in it. But fuck that. Let's say you're not trying to go into that. I mean, honestly, like I said, I'm not, anyone to be wasting money. I don't have that position. $50 a month, you know what I mean? For someone who does not want to take a risk of any type to invest in yourself, I could understand why that'd be a little bit hesitation going through your mind. And I'm just, showing you, like, from the week that I've been in this Discord, I'll come back here. Let's give it a yo or whatever, you know what I mean? Just so you could see here. Member since October 2015 for Discord. I joined Rippy Club December 6th. And this video is going up the week of, today's December 13th right here. December 13th, which is crazy. So I've been here for less than a week, and I've seen and studied so much. What caught my attention right off the bat is I knew once I started this free course, and that's the thing, there's a free course right here that you need to go check out. And I'm just trying to give you the tools because this is insane. And Ant and them are letting me kind of show you guys what it looks like a little bit. If you join the free tier, completely free, the free course looks a little bit like this. And this is what's in the free course here. And this is something that changed the entire way that I looked at drop shipping. So if you haven't seen this free course, it's about an hour long, and the entire time it's just just dropping real value. And that's the biggest takeaway here, is there's so much real value in Rippy that it's insane to me, because I've never seen anything like this before. And something like this, the mindset behind product research, he actually goes into this shit, and this is a free course. Some of these videos are insane, you know what I mean? Like this one right here, what actually is drop shipping, is insane. This one right here about creatives, because the thing with Rippy Club is they've taught me to look at not the product, but they're teaching about the angles and the offers, and that's something that you'll have to join the club to learn a little bit more about. But this is, this one's a 21-minute one. I'm not going to play through it, but this is a free class. This is a free, insane opportunity to take advantage of. And once I went through this, I was like, wow, these people are crazy. But then I didn't even touch the iceberg. In the Discord here, oh look, we got someone saying, hey, what up. So if you do join the $50 a month here, let me show you how crazy this is. There's the Rippy chat here, which is insane. This is just, where only paid access people have access to these paid things. Obviously, you guys know how to use fucking Discord. Hopefully not that much of a bot. But in the chat, it's just people kind of like sharing, hey, here's where I am. Can you help me with my ad accounts? Giving advice for stuff, send metrics, screenshots. Like, there's people in here who are doing this and literally are winning. And I know it for a fact, because you could come up here and check out the Ecom wins, bro. And there's people who are starting their fresh profitable sales on day 3. There's people, this guy's insane. This guy has like 7-figure shops he's posting in here. He's a Rippy Club member. You know what I mean? Rippy Club. So, this speaks for itself. You know what I mean? And this is all stuff that you guys can check out. You know what I mean? TikTok shop's its own huge, opportunity as well. That's something that I'm going to start looking into a little bit more personally. But besides that, there's also stocks. What's his face? Tanner's. I've seen some stuff from him about what's the thing? Trading. I don't get too much into that. I have to start, where I can wrap my head around it first. But I just want to show you, like, there is so much value not only in the resources that they provide, but also the community. And like, guys, like, there's no script here or anything. Like, I'm literally just sitting here bullshitting because I've become so passionate about it. Like, it's crazy. So then there's the past calls. So this is what's crazy to me. Every Wednesday and Thursday they do calls. So Wednesday night, like today's a Wednesday night, I was just in a call literally asking Ant like questions about like I was asking about like a little bit of a product today and like where I was finding it. Maybe it's my first product, and he was helping me out a little bit. But there's probably 50 to 100 people in these calls every Wednesday. Just some are about questions. You could ask anything. You could always ask questions throughout the situation. But the real value here is the absolute sauce, especially the sauce dropped by Fritz. Now Fritz here was not featured really in Ant's video, but he's becoming so inspiring to me. He is literally a legend, someone who, also dropped out of college after 3 years, who I could like see myself as, wow, like he's someone who like actually did this shit for himself. And he's been doing this for a long time, like 5 years, 6 years. You can go do your homework on him all you want, you know what I mean? But he drops lessons for an hour each week, and then also just throughout the chats on like topics. And there's some stuff here. And the point here is that all these calls are recorded. and they all have a theme. Not only does Fritz and Ant and all the community get together once a week, but they also bring in guest speakers. And these speakers, some of them are 8-9 figure brand owners. Some of them are owning companies like this one they brought in last week from Social Snowball, which is a crazy affiliate thing, turning your customers into affiliates. They just basically talk about how to get the most out of Shopify. And one of the things that really resonated today when I was listening to one of these past calls is people think it's, find the product, post the ad, and profit. And that's like 3 pieces of like this whole puzzle, and there's like 25 other pieces that people aren't talking about, none that the courses talk about. One of these, the best, and they tell you what you need to hear here. The paper hand ones, where's that one? That's probably my favorite one. I've listened to that one probably like 3 times here. Where's it at? Importance of testing, that's a huge call. This one's crazy. Let me go here. I remember the timestamp because I did check that out.
Knowing to let shit go, knowing
I'll play a minute of this just so you could hear.
And this is when I say, like, most people's biggest problem is comfortability of spend.
That's Fritz, by the way.
You have to be comfortable losing money, and lose money at the end of the fucking day. I've never even said that. I've never even thought this. Lose money at the end of the day. Do not lock in loss at 11 a.m. I don't care if it's $50 more loss. If you're not in the position where you can risk $50 versus 30, you're like, well, Fritz, I would have lost 35 at 11 a.m., but I waited till the end of the day and I lost 50. Bitch, go home, get a job, and go get your money out. Because you're not ready for this. Like, seriously. If you cannot be willing to risk $50 or $100 a day, you're not ready for this, bro. And I'm telling you that to save the back.
And I'm just going to pause it there. I mean, this is one of probably 30, 40 videos that I've been watching. And each video is an hour, at least an hour, around the hour range. So you could just imagine in my car, I'm driving to work, coming back. I've listened to that one probably twice. And the value here is they're not here to sell you a dream. They're here to say, hey, this is what you need to do. And if you're not going to do this shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're not going to follow our teachings, that's on you. But don't come to me and say that you thought this was some get rich quick thing. This is something crazy. But if you have some sort of, capital, or you have a job, Ant made this shit work off DoorDash. Like $200 a week, which is crazy. And he says that in his videos. It's very attainable, and I see the results that I've never seen before. And that's why this is where the value is, not only that, but there's paid resources here, and these are actual, assets. These are probably where a lot of people would argue a lot of the assets are, and I would too, because this is the actual PDFs for the metrics, how to do your tests, the commonly overlooked. One of these ones, the offer PDF, these are their actual methods for, doing shit. And I'm going to blur out a couple of the links here just to make sure none of this shit gets in. I'm not going to open any of these. You have to do that for yourself. You know what I mean? Because this shit is really worth the $50. And I've not, my entire life I haven't been the best person online, this or that, but, I would never try to leak anything from here because it's so insane, how the value is. If you can't do this shit, you gotta figure this shit out. You know what I mean? If you actually want to do it, you gotta do it right. Past calls, Rippy resources. There's the Empire server here. There's this one too. Let me show you this. Where's the shop? Rippy shop's a huge thing. Where's the resources? Free ecom tools. Oh yeah, this one right here, 4,000 worth of tools. All these tools, PP ads, dropship, all these. That's in this Discord. That's $30 a month. That's not even through Rippy Club, but they just have some sort of partnership set up. It works. I use it. I promise you it works. It's crazy. I don't know how they're making it work, but it's working. And then there's the Rippy Empire, where you could actually create tickets and, hey, I need editing. I need UGC, the user generated content. So if I want to buy a product and have someone film videos for my ads, that's what that is. Agency accounts. So they actually do this stuff. Oh, and a huge benefit, I forgot about this, is Fritz owns his own 3PL. So you could buy, 5,000 little products, ship it his way, and now you're out of the US. That's what Rippy Shop is, because you have to do that for TikTok Shop. So it is it's like I'm joining like a literal club. Like, I don't know how else to say it. It is the Rippy Club. There's people in the VC, very often, if not all the time. This dude right here I was talking to, he literally started like a week ago, I don't know when he hopped in here. You could always see it November 28th, so not long ago here, and he's already making some stuff happen. I was talking to him earlier, so yeah, and then this Rippy Burner guy, he's in the TikTok shop, he's a mod, so people are in here doing their shit, getting help, actually making shit happen. So it's definitely worth that $50. So I'm bringing you this value, you know what I mean? I'm 100% a transparent person. No one's asked me to do this shit. I don't have like a whole bunch of DMs with Fritz or anything. All of them are talking about TikTok shop because I want to join and all that. Like, but you could see I literally just joined the shit. Like, they probably would have no idea who the fuck I am. You know what I mean? So, but this $50 a month thing, where I see the benefit here is because I know that there's so many people who need to hear this and actually see where the benefit is. Of course I'm going to fucking make some money on that. Let me explain to you how. I have an affiliate link, and anyone can have an affiliate with the actual, let me show you this here. With this, if you join using the link below, I get half of it. So, and it renews monthly. So I'm trying to build my bag up so I can actually succeed here. And if you see the value, which I don't, if you must be having your fucking eyes closed if you don't see the value in this shit, because I see the value, and I've never even looked into Ecom for past last week when I stumbled upon Ant's video, popped up on my shit. So, for example, I make 50% of anyone who clicks that link and signs up below. And I'm being fully transparent. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I got nothing to hide. So, let's say I get 10 people to watch this video and then subscribe. They see the value because I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. You know what I mean? I'm literally taking this mindset that, this is me bettering myself. You know what I mean? I'm studying everything. I'm watching these videos multiple times, reading these PDFs before I even try to open a, Shopify. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to learn this shit. So if you want to be on the same page, you know what I mean, and join this shit, you think there's some value here, you can join this shit and then also share it amongst the community and make 50% of anyone who joins with your link. And I'm not hiding shit. You could literally go in this Discord and just join yourself. You don't have to use my link if you don't, fuck me. Who am I? You know what I mean? So I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm going to make this video regardless. But let's say I get, 100 people to join this link at $50 a month. What is that? $5,000? I'm not good with math, so let me 50 times. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this shit. 100. Let's say 100 people join this shit off my link here. So every month I would be making $2,500. Just if the 100 people just keep resubscribing, which they should, because there's value here. That's my paycheck. I don't make that much money. That's crazy to me because there's so many people joining this shit off Ant's video that need to hear this, that are asking for what's involved in this Rippy Club shit. And I'm here to show you, it's the videos. It's the real shit. It's Fritz's mindset. It's Ant's experience. He's been doing this shit since 2023. Look on his Twitter. He's made this shit to his, to be able to do some crazy shit here. I mean, you don't have to believe me. Look at his posts. You know what I mean? Oh, hold on. Let me share it to you. Wrong one. You know what I mean? Look at his post. You know what I mean? It's crazy. You know what I mean? And I'm not here to go crazy editing this shit. I might blur some shit out for my personal shit. You know what I mean? You don't need to know my artist account and all this other bullshit that I do for music. You know what I mean? But yeah, crazy. So if you got some value of it, I'd appreciate you hitting that link below to help me get my back up. I'm going to be in these calls every week. You can ask me questions. I'm going to share my progress along the way, because fuck this shit. If this shit don't work out, I'll be the first one to tell you about some shit. But everything that I've seen from this shit is the most sauce ever dropped on my head. And I'm Italian, so you know that there's some major sauce coming here. I'm not going to ramble on. If you want to join the shit, if you see the value, go ahead. If not, just keep living your life. You know what I mean? Maybe someone else will say you some shit that's not the reality of the situation. So have a good one. The choice is yours.